What's up, my pugnos? Andy with Tech Influence here. Excited to share with you guys another one of these really cool comparison videos. We're gonna compare the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 as well as the Insta360 Ace Pro. These are the top of the line for each one of these action cam / vlogging cameras, and you're gonna see a side by side. Now, both of them, I have a couple of accessories connected to it. I've got the battery, I've also got the transmitter microphone for the DJI, as well as the wide angle lens from the creator kit. On the Insta360, I actually had to spend a little bit more in order to get everything that I needed. I had to get the audio out as well as the cold shoe mount to be able to attach the transmitter for my Rode Video Wireless Pro, and then I had to get the quick mount in order to be able to shoot portrait. So I did spend a little bit more, as well as getting the creator's selfie stick here for the Insta360. As far as the DJI, I got their creator kit that came with the wide angle lens, the battery pack, as well as the 1/4 inch and tripod mount. Before we go in and demonstrate and show you the footage, here's a word from our sponsors. Privacy and security is integral to my daily life. I actually work as a compliance officer, so having a VPN is super important to my day-to-day activities. A virtual private network, or VPN, is a great way to hide your IP address and safeguard your internet connection through encrypted tunnel. This way it shields your digital life from the eyes of those who are looking to exploit your private information. Private internet access servers is located in 91 different locations, by giving you the option to change your IP address or to choose from all 50 states, allowing you to gain access to websites and services that are not available in those locations. One private internet access subscription covers an unlimited amount of devices. This includes Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS, and even consoles. Use my link down below in the description, piavpn.com/techinfluence, to get yourself 83% off a 2-year subscription plus 4 months extra free. Private Internet Access is my go-to here, and I recommend that you check them out as well. Thanks, Private Internet Access, for sponsoring this video. You can get yourself an incredible deal here from the folks at Private Internet Access for a VPN that will secure your data and make sure that your browsing is anonymous. With the ad spot out of the way, let's go ahead and show you the demonstration. Okay, here's the first video here. We've got the DJI Osmo on this side. We've got the Insta360 on this side. Let's go ahead and show you here now a side by side. I've got them both on their basically base vlogging mode here. You can see that the DJI has a pretty cool ability to blur out the background, whereas the Insta360 has a little bit less. I've got horizon lock set up here on the Insta360, and you can see it's a much wider angle here at about 20 millimeters, whereas the Osmo is about a 35 or a 30. Okay, this is the most wide on both of them. I have the attachment for the DJI Osmo Pocket. As you can see, it's much wider on the Insta. The DJI pans really well while keeping it very stable. I don't have the horizon lock here on the Insta, so it's a little bit more wide. It's a little bit more shaky. This is just regular walking. It's much more wide on the Insta. You're gonna get yourself that more action view with the ultra wide angle here. I'm really pleased with the image on the DJI. As you can see a lot more of the darks in that wood as opposed to the Insta, but it's still a little bit more punched in on the DJI. I've got horizon lock here on the Insta, and so it's gonna be basically maintaining as best you can that horizon. We're gonna go ahead and shake both of them at the same angles, showing you here that one does actually tilt it still, whereas the DJI does not. I really like that. I've got them both outstretched as far as I can. It's a little bit unwieldy here on the DJI to be able to get the right angle that I want it. We can go ahead and run with it. The DJI doesn't do as well. What's cool about the Insta360 is you have the ability to add all of the extra data on your run if you want from your Apple Watch or your Garmin. The DJI, you don't necessarily have that feature. I'm running here and you can see I'm out of breath, but both are capturing it pretty good, whereas the DJI does wobble a little bit more. We're gonna run back where we came from. You'll be able to see them side by side, which one's shakier than the other. As I run, you know, my pace is kind of like 7 miles an hour and whatnot. If you wanted to go a little bit more cinematic here and trying to get close up on your subject, you definitely can. Looks like it's a little bit more sharper on the DJI. We're looking at the focus here. You can see the DJI can focus very close. I want to showcase here the low light situation. The Osmo does a great job, so does the DJI, both of them with their strong sensor and their low aperture. There is a macro mode on the DJI. The Insta is having a little bit harder with these really close subjects. Focus is nice. Talking at camera is really pleasant on both of them, as you can see. The Insta has just a little bit wider field of view, which is nice. They both sound really good as I switch back and forth between them. I like it. I am noticing that the Insta360 Ace Pro does wash out the face colors a little bit more. Saturation's a little bit better on the DJI.